and breathe. Wow. Chelsea won, Arsenal won at Stamford Bridge. Wow, what a game. A whole lot to talk about. So let's quickly get into the match review. It's your boy, the sports conversationalist here. And yeah, let's look at the lineups. So for Chelsea, Robert Sanchez in goal, Malo Gusto on the right back, Cucurella on the left, Chalobah and Wesley Fofana in the back line. Reece James actually playing in the midfield with Moises Caicedo, Estevao, Pedro Neto, and Enzo Fernandez in the 10, with João Pedro up top. Mind you, Cole Palmer is on the bench coming back from injury. Yeah. And for Arsenal, there are a lot of changes. So, David Ryan goal, standard. Califuri and Timber as fullback, standard. But Saliba is not fully fit. Gabriel is out. So, it's Mosquera and Hincapié as a tandem for the first time in the London derby. Declan Rice, Zubimendi as a standard. Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, and Merino up top. Mind you, Gyökeres is now coming back from injury. Yeah, so we get into the game. Arsenal start off. No, it's not Arsenal, but the game it starts off a bit flat-footed, but the pace of the game is so high. The intensity is so high. Literally, I think in the first 13 minutes we had like 3 yellow cards, and I'm like, wow. Yeah, not everyone can stay on the pitch, if you know what I'm saying, and that came to fruition. But let's go through what happened. So Arsenal had a chance first. Eze playing the ball to Saka. On second review it's offside, but again, Sanchez would never have known. Eze played the ball to Saka. Saka takes in a stride from his left onto his right and smashes it near post. But Sanchez reacts and saves the ball with his feet. Very, very, very convincing. Yeah, and it wasn't just like a one team doing something. It was a back and forth affair. Esteval in the first half, he got taken off. They took him off in the second half, but in the first half he was very lively, creating chances for everyone. If I'm not mistaken, link up play with Pedro, with João Pedro, back to Esteval, but Esteval skies the ball. Unfortunately, again, he's just a kid. It's cool. Mind you, sorry, Cole Palmer too is on the bench for Chelsea, but he's also now coming back from injury. I digress. So yes, he skies the ball, unfortunately, but still, I feel in the first 30 minutes, Chelsea out of the two teams were looking the most dangerous. They were looking up for the challenge, but unfortunately, being overzealous sometimes kills. Moises Caicedo enters a tackle rashly against Merino, literally tramples over his ankle. On first review, Anthony Taylor gives him a yellow card, but upon second review with the video assistant referee, he got called over for a red card, unfortunately. And that really I thought it threw the balance of the game way more, but it threw the balance of the game a little bit. It has me having a lot of questions to ask after the game. But I digress. So after Chelsea got a red card, Robert Sanchez, mind you, kudos to my Robert Sanchez, making a lot of saves both in the first half and the second half. I think in the first half he saved a shot from Martinelli. But yeah, we go into the half 0-0. And we come out for second half. Garnacho comes on for Esteval, which I thought was confusing, but I get it. And Califuri came on for Miles Lewis-Kelly came on for Califuri. But after the break, the second half, Chelsea were the team actually pushing, and I was like, 10v11, you are pushing, wow. So they do eventually get a corner, but before the corner, the play that leads to the corner, Reece James pings the ball into Pedro. Pedro heads it near post, but Raya saves it very convincingly, like the cut he is. Off the corner is flung in, and at the near post, Trevor Chalobah, out of everyone, Trevor Chalobah rises up the most and just heads it diagonally into the bottom corner. 1-0 up to 10-man Chelsea, and it's not against the round of play because when we came for the second half, they were actually up for it. But I digress. After they scored a goal, they were still up by a bit more cautious. Liam Delap came on the pitch. We all know how hardworking he is, and they were trying their best to stifle Arsenal. But unfortunately, 10v11 spaces will eventually have to be found, and Arsenal did find them. Saka found on the right flank. You know how he allows defenders to sleep with a slow and on and off type dribbling style. Allows Cucurella to sleep on his right, puts on his left foot, curls a sexy cross into the path of Merino, and Merino just heads into the top corner, making it 1-1 to Arsenal. And after that goal, in my mind, I'm like, okay, so yes, most likely Arsenal is going to win this game. But no, turns out Chelsea aren't going to go down with a fight. And even in the last 10 to 15 minutes, they were still committing bodies forward. Pedro Neto had a chance, curled it off, unfortunately. Curled it away from the post, unfortunately. But yeah. Kudos. I think my man of the match today is Reece James. He did really well in the midfield. If I'll give another award, maybe Sanchez. Oh, I almost forgot. Sanchez made a very good save almost at the end. Ball is cut back, and I think it's Ødegaard, right? I think Ødegaard plays the ball one time and across his body, and he makes a very good save. After the save, the ball bubbles a little bit away from him, and he is brave enough to get it, but Gyökeres also gets his feet into his chest or face area, and he gets a look out for that. But yeah, that's how the game ended. 1-1. I'm a bit disappointed, but I'll give kudos to Maresca. We all know how Maresca is with his versatility, with his lineup versatility. Last week playing Pedro Neto as a striker and no like out and out striker. Today switching it up a little bit. You have to give him credit. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So that will most likely be Real Madrid versus Girona at 8. So the review will come out around like 10:30. So yeah, catch you guys in the next one. See you. Peace.